this thing on? Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Drinks with Dave, and I am Dave. And I'm wearing a Tiki shirt because today we're gonna make a Saturn cocktail. It's a fruity, tropically spiced Tiki drink that's guaranteed to cool you down on a hot day. And what's interesting is that this drink is made with gin, and that's just not something that you find in a lot of Tiki style drinks. Now this cocktail, the Saturn, is named after the Saturn V rocket, which is the same rocket that took the astronauts to the moon. And it was created back in the 1960s by an American bartender in California named Popo Galsini. And its main claim to fame is that back in 1967, it was entered into the International Bartenders Association's World Championships. However, despite what some people think, the Saturn did not win that competition. It actually lost to a drink called the Mallorca, which is a rum-based cocktail that has vermouth, drambuie, and cream de banana. But it doesn't really matter because the Saturn has become a cherished drink in the world of Tiki. Possibly because it's one of those rare Tiki classics that uses gin instead of rum, or perhaps it's the way the other ingredients help it to stand out against other Tiki giants like the Mai Tai or the Zombie or the Painkiller. In any case, the Saturn is a combination of gin, Falernum, passion fruit, almond, and lemon juice. Now when it comes to picking out a gin for the drink, I always like to go with a London Dry. Today I'm just going to be using Beefeater. This has a nice structure to it, it's clean, it's crisp, it's not going to have anything that gets in the way of the other ingredients. And the original was made with a London Dry gin. And for the Falernum, I am using John D. Taylor. If you are not familiar with Falernum, Falernum is a rum-based liqueur, and it is flavored with lime and allspice and clove. There's also some almond in there. It's kind of sweet and spicy and zingy at the same time. It's one of those must-have ingredients if you're going to make Tiki drinks, and it adds this tropical spice to pretty much anything you put it into. And for the passion fruit, we're gonna stay true to the drink's roots, and we're gonna use a passion fruit syrup. Now this is where you might find the drink varying depending on where you order it. Some people use passion fruit puree or liqueur. I've always used a puree, but I thought let's go with the original and let's try it with a passion fruit syrup. And the syrup that I'm using today is by Small Hand Foods. They're actually out of California, so I thought that works since the drink's from California. And their passion fruit syrup just has a very natural flavor to it. So I like to use it in other Tiki drinks, and I thought I'd give it a shot. Now to get the almond flavor in, we're gonna be using an almond syrup or Orgeat. And these are a staple across the board with lots of different Tiki drinks. You could always make your own. I have actually an earlier video. I'll put the link in the description below. Otherwise, just find a brand that works for you. Today I'm going with Liquid Alchemist, and this is just a go-to. This stuff works great. Now we do have a lot of sweet components, so in order to balance that, this drink also has lemon juice. And of course, you know the rules, just go with fresh squeezed lemon juice. And that is it for the ingredients. So all we have left to do is mix them together. And I thought, let's have a little bit of fun today. So instead of shaking them up, we're gonna use a spindle blender because this is a classic Tiki build. And we'll start by just adding all our ingredients. So we'll begin with our dry gin, and we'll add 1.5 ounces. Oh, and I had just enough gin left. That's the last of the bottle. And next I like to add my almond syrup. So our Liquid Alchemist will add 1/2 ounce of Orgeat. Orgeat, Orgeat, whatever. Then the lemon juice, we'll add 1/2 ounce to the tin. Then it's time to add that tropical spice. We'll add 1/4 ounce of the Falernum. And we'll finish with our passion fruit. So 1/4 ounce of the passion fruit syrup. God, I love passion fruit. Then we'll add some crushed ice. You don't want to add too much here. Not enough is better than too much because we don't want to over dilute. We can always add some crushed ice to the glass. So I'd say about 1 cup to 1.5 cups. Then it's just time to give it a quick blend. Now you don't want to over blend this. So I found that just a couple of quick pulses gives you just the right amount of dilution. Any more and you're gonna water down the drink. Don't leave it on for an extended amount of time. And yeah, that looks about right. So we'll just use a double old-fashioned glass, dump it right in. We've got a little bit of room there, so we'll add a little bit more crushed ice to the top. And the garnish for a Saturn cocktail is a cherry with a lime zest wrapped around it. So it's supposed to look like a planet with rings around it, sort of like Saturn. Yeah, I can see how that works. So we'll just garnish with it. And that is a Saturn cocktail. The tiki drink made with gin that didn't win the 1967 World Championships. Yeah, it's definitely got a tropical vibe to it. You can tell the gin's in there. You can definitely smell it. The juniper just plays with the other ingredients, but it kind of cuts through, like in a good way. That passion fruit goes a long way with this, and you get that allspice and the clove that permeates the whole drink. It's a bit sweeter. It's on the sweet side. I've never had a Saturn made with the syrup before. I've always used the puree. I knew it was going to be sweeter, but it's quite a bit sweeter. I think if you're not into sweet style drinks and you got this, you might get caught off guard. It might not be your jam. I think we got good dilution and aeration with just a couple of pulses with the spindle blender. So I feel like that's a success. Nice and icy cold too for the summer. Now I don't really have a lot of tiki drinks on this channel yet, which just means I have a lot of room for requests. So if you have any ideas or you want to see me make a specific tiki style drink, just let me know down in the comments below and I will be happy to make those episodes. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit like and subscribe because it does help my channel grow and I'd like to keep doing this. Anyway, that's it for the episode. So I guess we're on to the next drink. And until next time, cheers. Now record. Let's do it, shall we?